take up thee free. Let me take up thee. Spring thou up within my heart. Spring within my heart. Rise through all eternity. Rise through all. Would you be ready when the bridegroom comes? Hallelujah. Will you be ready when the bridegroom comes? Yeah. More than noon and night. Oh, will you be ready when the bridegroom comes? Praise the Lord God. Will you be ready when the bridegroom comes? Hallelujah. Will you be ready? We are thankful to be on this spot of ground this morning here by this Baptist monument. You know, it's Baptist Liberation 2018, and each year we have been doing this for a number of years. We have a procession, a peace march. We meet, we pray for the country, for the leaders in our country. You know, in our country these days, there's so many things, you know, that are happening that needs God's attention. So we have a responsibility to lift this country and the leaders of this country, you know, before God, so that God will intervene on our behalf. Now we normally travel from here in procession up to the Baptist village. On the promenade we have the Tobago Butler Baptist Village that will formally open later today around 10 o'clock. But just to say some things concerning this monument here. This monument was placed by the late Archbishop Neverson. Archbishop Neverson did the construction and brought it here with members of his church and placed it here as a monument. It's an icon that we have in San Fernando that we can look at and know that it's done, you know, by the Baptists. If you look, you will see there are symbols on it. There's the bell, there's the cross, on the other end there's a candle, and all this represents, you know, our faith and the things that are used, you know, in the faith. We will leave here and we will go on a journey, and we'll journey to City Square on Harris Promenade. Just before we get to City Square, there's another Baptist monument there. In fact, at the NIB building, you'll see a monument here with a cross. And the reason why it is there is that site really marks the first Baptist church in Trinidad and Tobago. In fact, when the NIB building was being built, the monument was moved, and after it was built, permission was granted and the monument was placed. It was placed there by the late Elton Griffith, Archbishop Elton Griffith. So these are things, you know, we must know. Now, during the course of the days that come, we have the Tobago Butler Village. You know, the Baptist community have made its contribution to this country in so many ways. Many times, in the times past, you know, in the villages, the Baptist community were like the spiritual elders in the village, you know, guiding the communities. I think we may have fallen down in that way. Probably one of the reasons why the country is in the state that it's in. But one of our Baptist elders, Tobago Butler, he was a Baptist preacher, a Baptist leader, but he is really considered the father of trade unions in Trinidad and Tobago. So we see again, that is a contribution we can say the Baptist community made to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. by ensuring that they get better wages. So the Baptist village on the promenade is really dedicated to that Baptist elder, Tubal Uriah Buzz Butler. We'll be there for a few days, and we are inviting all to come and really participate in what will be taking place. In fact, it will be more or less a crusade type activity taking place where they'll hear the preaching and so on of members, and we'll be speaking to people about living the kind of life that is necessary to have a better country, a better place, and a better kingdom. So we give God praise, thanks, and glory. We're going to glorify the name of God. We're going to praise His name. And at the appropriate time, we will go in procession. We have some friends who are coming. We are waiting on them. And as soon as they come, we will journey in procession to the Baptist village. Glory, hallelujah, since I live. Oh, glory, glory, glory. Yes, ladies. Hallelujah, since I live, my burdens are. So glory, glory. Hallelujah, since I live, my burdens are. One more time. Oh, yes, hallelujah, since I live. Who was conceived by the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary, suffered under Pontius Pilate. He was crucified and was buried. He descended to hell, the third day he rose again from the dead. He ascended to heaven and sit at the right hand of God, Father Almighty. Then he shall come to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Ghost, Holy Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the living. I submit the wondrous cross, on which the Prince of glory died. My riches in I comfort, Lord, and for contempt of all my troubles. Sit in the bed of Christ, my Lord. All of His days are chargeable. I sacrifice them to His Son. Sing from His head, His heart is filled. Sorrow and sorrow, His love, greatness and love and sorrow, some food, courage and love. Yes, the whole realm of nature and forever brings us to score. It's love so amazing, so divine, and my soul, my life, my own.
careful who you line with, you know. All right. Oi.
Hold on, you'll come from behind here just now. I'll make you get it.
Hey, you again.
This wallet, $2.95.
US.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Derrick from Nzinga's Exclusive, and we specialize in all African outfits for men, women and children. Our outfits are authentic and they are from places like Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, and we have outfits for all occasions. We have for weddings, we have if you're going to a tea party, we have casual outfits for almost everything. We have some lovely outfits for children, and all these outfits were made by some of the best designers from Ghana and from Nigeria. So anytime you're interested in African outfits, whether it be African outfits for whatever occasion, we are here. We also have accessories and artifacts as well. We also do weddings, we do fashion shows, we do corporate functions, we also do some of the local authentic sweets. So whenever you are interested, please come down to Nzinga Exclusive at 689-6167. Thank you.
How do you acquire your merchandise, Nzinga?
Oh, we get our merchandise from Ghana. We do so through the internet. You know, we make our order and we deal with our suppliers online.
How long you been in business?
I've been in business for over 20 years.
So where's your location?
Right now, I operate from Pointe-a-Pierre and we're soon to relocate to San Fernando.
Pointe-a-Pierre, are you in the oil business?
No, I'm not in the oil business.
What part of Pointe-a-Pierre?
Pointe-a-Pierre is on the is 10 School Street, 3 School Street, Pointe-a-Pierre.
That's 10 and
But
3.
right now, because I operate from home, you know, persons have to call me to make an appointment.
Safer that way.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All the best.
And who's the young lady?
Oh, this is my cousin Tia. She's assisting me today.
Hi, Tia. Introduce yourself and tell me what you have.
This is not my business. This business belongs to Esther Ann Ingrid Boswell. She sells FM products. It's a market from Poland. We have different perfumes, tea. Over here we have household cleaning items. Which is stuff that you could use in your household, of course. with ants in your kitchen and your living room. It keeps the ants away, it cleans. There's a toilet agent that cleans your toilet and even smelling very